Alright, what's going on everyone? I was not expecting to make this video today. I was literally recording another video, and this was announced like an hour ago or something, I don't know, recently. What the heck is this? This is pretty huge, I think. Bigger than I first realized when I saw the tweet. I saw it on Twitter or X or whatever the heck it is. I don't really care. So, set and draft boosters are going away, and they're being replaced with play boosters. And first off, let me just say I think this is fantastic. Not talking about the contents yet, but just the idea of simplifying that, because that has been very confusing. I've had so many people, like I used to make like holiday guides for people who don't play Magic. Here's the stuff you can buy, and trying to explain the difference between the different types of boosters is really annoying. So just having a simplified, here's the boosters you play with, here's the fancy collectible boosters, it's so much simpler. So already glad that there's simplification. But here's the thing, this is combining draft and set boosters. So you're going to draft with play boosters now. And the weird thing about this is, well, they're kind of like set boosters. They can have up to 4 total rares. And why that's relevant is you draft with these. We are now going to be drafting with packs that can have up to 4 rares. I'm curious how this is going to work on Arena. Are they going to let us draft with potentially 4 rare packs? Because, well, that's a lot of rares. You know how stingy they are on Arena. But yeah, in paper, drafts are now going to have 4 rares. It could make draft much more interesting. I think draft is much more interesting with all these rare bonus sheets, just because decks have, instead of like 2 or 3 rares, a lot of decks are having like 4 to 6, and it just makes the decks kind of feel a lot cooler. It feels less RNG to have just like, oh, I got 1 big bomb rare, I guess I win, when there's more rares being distributed, right? It kind of evens that out. It's a little bit less RNG if there's more available. So yeah, we have, I guess we can go up. He basically says a lot of what I just said. Set boosters were more popular. People didn't just go buy draft boosters, because why would you buy draft boosters when set boosters had more rares? It caused inventory problems. This is for like stores where it's just like, what happens if you sell all your set boosters and they're just draft boosters? Who wants the draft boosters? No one does. Which he says here, we got abandonment. I'm not going to read his whole article. You can read the article. Here's the confusion I was talking about. But yeah, there were lots of problems with the 2 different booster types. And this is a nice simplification, but it's also just going to make draft really, really interesting. So a quick overview. There's 1 to 6 commons. We see here. There's a list or a common, so the numbers will probably change set to set, but oh, by the way, this doesn't go into place until Murders of Karlov Manor, which is after, does he say what it's after? There's 2 sets, I think. There's Ixalan. Ixalan's not going to have this, and whatever set comes after Ixalan, is it Ravnica? So is this the next set after Ixalan and Standard? I think so. But yeah, Murders of Karlov Manor is going to be when it debuts. But yeah, we have 6 commons. We have a common or a list. We have an 87% for just another common, or a 12% for a list card. And these are going to be in draft boosters, right? So now list cards are going to be in draft boosters. That's potentially chaotic. Who knows? I mean, it's only going to be 12% of the time. But it means that every once in a while, there could be a really weird card in a draft deck. Because list cards, again, are they going to make it to Arena? Are they going to start adding the list to Arena? Probably not. So we probably won't get those on Arena. But in paper, that's going to add some chaos. We've got 3 uncommons. That's pretty typical. Then we have our rare mythic. That's typical. We have the guaranteed Lancelot. Could be just a basic, but can also be a common. Then we have non-foil wild card. And this can be literally anything from the set. And it has a possibility to be like a showcase frame. They're calling it Booster Fun, but, some sort of showcase frame or whatever. And then there's a traditional foil wild card. So that's where all your rares can come from. What percentage of these are going to be rare? I guess it depends on the percentage of rares per set, because it can be any card, right? And then you have like your ad slot, your token and whatnot. So you have your guaranteed rare. You have 2 slots with potential rares. And you have your list slot, which can technically have a rare. And we don't know how they're going to do... Oh, is Booster Fun? No, Booster Fun variant. So if they have like a bonus sheet like they do now, would that also contribute to potential rares? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this. This was announced just a little bit ago, and I think it's a pretty huge positive change, just because I think having draft and set boosters was just confusing. It was like, it was just a problem. I like the simplification, and the bonus rares, not a bad thing. What we don't know is what price these are going to sell for, but I mean, set boosters are usually pretty close to draft boosters anyway. We can check Card Kingdom, for example. We have set boosters 130. We have collector boosters are insane. Draft boosters 120, so $10 difference. I don't expect these to be higher in price. They're basically set boosters now, and they were already pretty close to the same price. I mean, they might use this as an excuse to raise the price, right? There's that. Hey, new boosters, these are going to be a little bit more expensive. Why? They're the same stuff. But we don't know that one way or the other yet, so I won't judge them on that. But as far as simplifying the boosters, good. As far as making the draft potentially kind of more interesting, that's cool. And we'll see about the price when they're announced and released. So yeah, just wanted to talk about that. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.